Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today at Avenue 50 we will be testing out new makeup products for spring. I know we're not even done with winter. Is this considered spring? I don't know. I think this is spring. I'm kind of hoping for spring even though we're in winter. But this definitely is new makeup that has recently launched. I'm going to be testing out the new IT Cosmetics lipstick in cream, the Shiseido foundation, the what else did I use? Oh, I used CoverGirl products, the cream highlight, and the blush. So if you'd like to know how I created this look, stay tuned or keep on watching and continue watching. Grab a popcorn. I think this video is a little longer than what I normally make, but I feel like you definitely would enjoy it, or at least like what, I don't know, sit down, let's have a chat and let's talk makeup. Are you gonna watch it? Why am I saying bye? You're staying, right? So first we're gonna prep the skin. I went yesterday to Macy's to purchase the new primer from Laura Mercier. They have pretty much like how Makeup Forever launched, I'd say 3 or 4 years ago. Designated primers for your own skin type. So mine is dry, so I gravitated towards the Hydrate Pure Canvas Primer Hydrant. It's silicone free. However, when I went, they were sold out. But the girl was very nice enough to give me a sample. This is a generous sample. I was very impressed with the, is it the foundation? Like, I don't know. I really liked how it looked. It felt on my hand, of course. But I really liked how it looked. This really does sink into the skin. So if you have any questions on whether or not this is hydrating, it really is. Now we're bringing that down. We actually, you kind of want something to have a little stick to it. I'm going to start off with my brows only because I like to frame my face first, and then we'll go on with the next steps. I am using the Benefit Precisely My Brow. And I'm just going in to the, I'm just filling in the sparse spots, nothing dramatic. I really like how this is actually very fine tip. So this is before, this is after. And then I just go in with the spoolie to soften it up. If you mess up like I do, I get the tip and just kind of erase it. Serves a purpose. Or you can chisel it out with concealer. It's up to you. I find this is a little more natural looking than when I chisel it out with concealer. So again, filling it in. Again, filling it in, nothing over the top. Do they look the same? One thing I don't like about it when I fill my eyebrows in, that this part ends up looking really boxy. And so I do focus with my spoolie to make sure that I kind of like soften the pencil marks that I did. But that's about it. So we will be moving on today, which is really exciting. Okay, let's go back into why we're here. Today I will be testing out new products, and so clearly this hydrating primer is new. There's like so much coming out right now, which I'm kind of happy that it's not a palette. Over palettes. I bought 2 palettes, but we're not talking about that right now. So for spring, we're in spring attire. It's a cute little dress from Free People. I just want something airy and nice. I liked that for example, the Golden Globes, oh my god, the makeup was natural. Like, it was so natural, it was dramatic. And that's what I want to achieve today. Not really much of a stretch from what I normally do, but I will be using the Shiseido foundation. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. It is oil-free. I am using the shade Linen. Now, I'm just going to pump some in the back of my hand. If I can pump some in the back of my hand. Oh, I forget each time I use it, you actually have to twist the top. So that's off, which is really nice because you can stick it in a bag and it won't ruin everything. Who's done that before? I'm actually trying for the first time the Real Techniques sponge. Okay, so let's talk 2020 now that we're talking new makeup. I have goals. They're not really goals because if you think about it, I was talking to my friend. I'm like, you know what? 2020, new year, new me. Normally, I am not that person. Normally, I'm like, oh, so stupid. Like, why are people gonna do resolutions? You're clearly not gonna stick to it. I don't know, 2 weeks in, or some of us. And oh shoot, I just got foundation on my freaking hair. Some of us, like myself, have said, I'm not gonna do XYZ. Same day I've broken it. Like, so I guess my question is, do you actually follow through with these resolutions? Are they meant to make us feel like horrible people? And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm filming at the IPSY studios today, by the way. I'm very thankful that they invited me back. But I went to Dry Bar to get my hair done because I ran out of time yesterday after work. Not ran out of time, I just fell asleep. It was one of those days where you come home, you're exhausted, and you knock out. Guilty. And it actually happened while I was watching Botched. Love that show. I swear, I'd love to go meet them. Oh wow, this is very, very color correcting. Like, it's very high coverage. It was able to cover everything. I probably did a pump and a half. But my skin doesn't feel parched, so I don't know if it's the foundation or it's the primer that I tried. But the combination really worked well together. Also, it does have, I'd say, more than medium coverage. It covered all of my redness, and right here I have sunspots, so I can probably, or those are actually pimple scars. This is a sunspot right here. So I'll go in to color correct or correct it with concealer. This is really good. Very, very dewy and natural. Granted, right now I kind of look like Casper because I don't have any other makeup on, but you'll see what I mean in a bit. I'm going to use the Laneige lip gloss or lip balm in grapefruit. I love this thing. Oh, so back to my Dry Bar experience. I felt, words cannot describe how I felt. Let's see. Honestly, it was something that I've never experienced before. The stylist was asking me questions, which by all means, I do not, ask away. Normally I play possum and I just go to sleep. Like, that's my honest, full disclosure. I play possum, I go to sleep, and they really don't talk to me, which I'm okay with. But this person didn't really do that. And engaging in the conversation, it made me realize I need a work-life balance. They're like, do you read books? It was so bad. Do you go out in nature? Nature? Do you cook? Well, to eat, but I'm not like here cooking stuff that's delicious. Or if I had a choice, I probably wouldn't eat it. Like, do you, I already said read books. Do you exercise? I felt like I'm allergic. No, it was just eye-opening in that, in a good way. Like, I'm by no means knocking the person, but myself. It really did feel like, okay, you know how they say you should have that one best friend who's able to, like, tell it to your face, you're not doing this, like, come on. Well, it's much different. And I do have friends who, like, will call me out on my BS. But it's much different when a stranger does. It was kind of like, so you mean to tell me you don't read? You don't go out to nature? You don't, what was it, exercise? You don't cook? You don't play sports? You don't like sports? And I was just like, he thinks I'm a horrible, horrible person. Which I don't mind. Like, that's not the point. The point is, within myself, every time he asked me a question, I was like, no, I don't. Like, oh, do you watch TV? Like, do you follow any series? And, like, I know some of the questions were like, yeah, I do. But in the moment, oh, by the way, next new item is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Clean Cream Brush. This is supposed to be a Glossier dupe, but you're able to build upon it. Whereas I heard Glossier is a little more pigmented. But I think for spring, this is going to be beautiful in the sense that it's just a wash of pink. Like, you just want to look flushed. And I think this is really, really... I need to do my apples. If I don't follow the apples of my cheeks, I kind of want this, and then, like, I'll have blush right here. But that's a very, and it really didn't take much. I'll bring that up. I wanted to test out the Hourglass Concealer, but I forgot it. I did bring the brush. Favorite brush, by the way, now. It's pretty awesome. Because, sorry, I'm trying to open this. Because it's very dense, and you're able to get into, like, right here. And underneath, push up towards the waterline to make sure that everything gets covered. This is Cooling Glowstick. So I'm guessing this is their version of a highlighter. And I got the shade Clean Glowstick. It smells really good. It is very pretty. It's very dewy. It kind of looks like the Skin Glass from Kevyn Aucoin. The conversation was very eye-opening, to say the least. And it kind of just left me feeling inadequate, but not in a bad way. It was kind of just eye-opening. Like, okay, you need to, like, figure stuff out. That's kind of how it left me feeling. Which by all means is fine. Like, I just feel like now this year I can focus more on myself. Next item is the IT Cosmetics. IT Cosmetics relaunched their lipsticks. Now, I actually had the previous ones, but IT Cosmetics, I feel, launched those lipsticks right at the brisk when liquid lipsticks came out. And people were kind of over lipsticks, and they kind of just, I don't know, they honestly, I feel like they disregarded how well that formula was because everyone was so crazy over the matte liquid lipstick, which is very unfortunate because I think I ran out of a few shades. I feel like liquid lipsticks kind of took away from how amazing the IT Cosmetics one. So this is the shade Like a Dream, and this is more of a deeper toned. This is the shade Wishlist. It's very pretty. And I love the packaging. It's very classic vintage. Like, it's very like, ooh. And the shade Moment. And they have cream and they have matte. So I did get one cream, two creams, one matte. So these are the shades. I think I'm gravitating towards Wishlist. It's very pretty. I will put the other ones away. Like, because I didn't, like, okay. I'm the type of person who needs to photograph it before I use it, but I haven't used this, so I'm only going to, like, photograph or use one. And Okay. Do you see this? It really does cup the lip. Right here, the tip really allows you to get in without needing a brush. I did actually round out my top lip because I have a really pronounced cupid bow that I'm not really fond of right now. So we're kind of in the outs. It's okay. Next, we will be trying, which I was very happy to get from IMATS along with the concealer. This isn't new, but this is new to me, and this is their bronzer. And I think this is perfect for spring because it'll just give you that glowy look, like illuminated from within. And I know I already contoured, but this is really just to give it like some warmth without feeling too warm. Does that make sense? This mascara actually came out in 2017. Surprise! I have very small eyelashes, so I'm not really the best example when it comes to mascara. You're not going to get a dramatic change, and that's why I'm guilty of wearing falsies. Couldn't find it. Oh, this is my favorite eye drop right now. It's Lumified. It's actually kind of gross looking, but it widens your eyes. And right now, because I have... It does widen your eyes. It just kind of gives you this, like, bam look. So, I have to go underneath my eyes to clean up the mascara that I so haphazardly applied. And this is my look without without eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. And to kind of just make everything uniform, I'm going to go in with my Fenty bronzer with a Makeup Forever 242 brush. Just swivel it in, tap tap. I kind of just want to give my lid a color. Not necessarily something... I want it to appear like I have eyeshadow on, but not to the extent that it overpowers my lipstick. And then because I do want something shimmery, I'm going to go with the Hourglass bronzer. Do the same exact thing I was doing earlier. You can tell this one gave it a little more warmth. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Then I'm going to go back with my spoolie, comb out these brows because they kind of got messed up in the process of touching everything. Overall, love it. Love it. So that's it. I tried several new products. Which one was your favorite? I really enjoy the foundation. The lipstick is definitely creamy, which I appreciate because I have a scar right here, and it just looks like a really bad wrinkle. So I appreciate that it does create, like, just a blurred overall impression on my lips. Definitely like the blush. The blush was a keeper. The foundation, like, it does make my skin look much healthier than it is. Overall, I really enjoyed everything. I think the only thing I didn't care for was that mascara. It didn't really do much for my lid or my eyelashes, but like I said, that was a 2017 mascara. I think it's time to toss. So overall, with like the conversation that I had with the person, I feel like this is the year where I need to, I don't know, it's just a year that I need to do something. So maybe others feel that way. I definitely feel that way. And it's funny because we're already on the 20th, and it's like, okay, now let me sit down and make my resolutions. But that's fine. Like, I think everyone has their own timing, and I definitely have my timetables for stuff, and they're usually not similar to other people. So with that being said, I think this is the year where I kind of focus on myself. Maybe I'll take you guys on this journey because it's something that, I don't know, it's a kind of hard conversation to have with a stranger, but I'm glad it happened. And I think it's something that I clearly need to work on. So I will be taking, let's make affirmations here. I will be taking you guys on this journey. 2020, new year, new me, as cliche as that sounds, and hopefully we both grow from this, right? Like, there's only positives. When you try something new, there's only positives. The negative might be, oh, you didn't do well, but I'm the type of person, at least you tried. You're a little further to your end goal than you were if you didn't. Like that, I think that's a good place to end this video, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. These are new products that have launched for spring. I'm loving the look. It's a little Golden Globe inspired. Not so bad, if I do say so myself. Not used to the lip. Need some white strips. Maybe that's a 2020 goal. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe down below. I appreciate it. Let's try to grow this community and make something out of it. So, with that being said, bye guys.